Viewers who have joined us now, welcome to a free session on algebra, and that too on solving quadratic equations by graphing method. With us joining today from Lebanon as a guest speaker is John Paul, who's studying medicine and regularly tutors with Tutori. We also have Yash, our in-house math tutor, and a software developer at Oyo, one of the biggest multinational hospitality startups out there. All right, moving on. Yash, let's start a session on algebra. All the best and over to you.
Yeah, sure. Hello everyone, and let's start the session on solving quadratic equation using graphical method. So basically, what is a quadratic equation? Like the first thing which comes into mind when you're trying to solve is what are you solving? So you need to know what is a quadratic equation is. So a quadratic equation is a polynomial equation. So basically, you have learned the linear equations, right? Like x plus y equals to 2 and x plus something equals to, like, those are the linear equation. But when we are talking about the polynomial equations like quadratic equation, it's a equations of which has a degree 2 in one variable. So let's say like you'll be able to see 5x square plus 3x plus 3. So it has only one variable which is unknown, that is x, but it has the power of x. The highest power of x in this is x square, which is 2. So this means that it's a quadratic equation because it has the degree 2. And standard form of the like quadratic equation looks like this: ax square plus bx plus c, which is equals to 0. So to solve a quadratic equation, it is always necessary that the equation is always equal to 0. So that's why this is the form, like ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. So here is the example of 5x square plus 3x plus 3 equals to 0. Here, when we are comparing with ax square, like our standard form, then a will be 5, b will be 3, and c will be 0. And x is the variable or unknown. So, basically, to the solution to the quadratic equation is all, like as I told you, is when the equation is equals to 0. So the solution of the equations, the quadratic equation, are also known as roots or sometimes zeros. Basically, if the solution of the quadratic equation is 0, then they are known as zeros as well. So there are usually two solutions as shown in the figure, which is downstairs. Like this is a parabola. So you can see there the parabola is intersecting x-axis at 2 points, which is 0.9 and 1.7. So this means it has two solutions. But there can be cases where only one solution exists for a equation. Like, let's say if the equation is a perfect square, a plus a plus b whole square, in which a is some a variable x and b is some number. So that in that case, there will be only one solution to the quadratic equation. But usually there are two solutions. So now we are going to learn how to solve this quadratic equation using graph methods. So basically, as we learned earlier, so the standard form of the quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c. So the coefficient a, b, and c defines the whole set of the graph which has to be made for that quadratic equation. So a will define whether the graph will be opening upwards or opening downwards. B and C will define where the line of symmetry will be and where the vertex of the parabola will be. So also, like, the larger the positive value of a, which is the coefficient of x square, it means the graph will increase faster. That means when you see this graph, so if the value of a is greater, then the parabola lines will be closer to y. Now they are further away from y, but as in the value of a increases, the graph lines move towards y. So now what is axis of symmetry? So basically, axis of symmetry is a line from which the parabola is a mirror image of itself, right? So the axis of symmetry can be found by using this formula: x equals to minus b upon 2a. So the vertex of parabola will also lie on the axis of the symmetry. So as like the vertex of the parabola must be at the lowest point, and that point must be that point must be single point, right? So it has a reflection on both sides. So for that, the axis, like vertex of the parabola, will also lie on the axis of symmetry itself. And if we have to find the y-intercept, so which we can see in the next figures. So if we have to find the y-intercept of the parabola, so the formula for that is the point for that will be 0 comma c. So it means when the value of x equals to 0, the value of y will be equal to c. and that will be the y-intercept. C is nothing but the coefficient which was here, ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, right? So now let's take an example. So by taking example like x square minus 4 equals to 0. So when we compare this given equation with the standard form of quadratic equation, which is ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, we have a equals to 1, b equals to 0, because there is no term of bx, right? So this means b is equals to 0 and c equals to minus 4. So now, as I told you earlier, the shape of the graph will be decided by A. So now A is greater than 0. This means the graph will open upwards, right? So yeah, this is what our first intuition for this is, like for first conclusion while solving this equation. Now to find the axis of symmetry. So the axis of symmetry was given by x equals to minus b upon 2a, and here b is 0 and a is 1. So like putting everything into the equation, we get x equals to minus 0 upon 2 into 1, which is equals to 0. So this means the axis of symmetry would be at x equals to 0, and x equals to 0 is the line which is y-axis itself, right? So the axis of symmetry will be y-axis. Now we have to find vertex of parabola, right? So to find the vertex of parabola, we know that the point will be 0 comma c, right? So when we put that 0 into the equation, which is fx equals to x square minus 4, so x will be equals to 0, it will equate, we'll get c, which is minus 4. So this means the vertex of parabola will be at 0 comma minus 4, right? So now if we go to plot the graph, so this 0 comma minus 4 is the vertex, as you can see, and like the axis of symmetry is the x-axis, and the y-intercept, which is minus 4, is the length of from which the vertex is far away from the x-axis, right? So yeah, we can see that. And so now when we plot this graph, right, so this graph meets x-axis at 2 points, which is 0 comma minus 2 and 0 comma 2. So these two are the solutions for this graph, right? So these two are the solutions for this equation which we were trying to solve. So hence this is the method how we can solve the quadratic equation using graphical method. So if you have any other questions, if any questions regarding this method and how to solve it, like I'll be happy to answer.